From nothing to billions, the hidden struggles the world's richest people never talk about. Money is often seen as the ultimate freedom. $1 billion, 10 billion, even 100 billion, symbols of success, power, and security. But what if the road to extreme wealth is paved not with comfort, but with fear, isolation, failure, and sacrifice? What if the world's richest people didn't rise because life was easy, but because it was brutal? Behind the private jets, luxury estates, and global influence are stories rarely told. Stories of rejection, sleepless nights, broken relationships, and moments when everything nearly collapsed. This is the story of how some of the world's wealthiest men and women rose from nothing, and the hidden struggles they never talk about. The world loves simple success stories, a genius idea, a lucky break, a sudden rise to billions. But the truth is far more complicated. Many of today's richest individuals started with nothing but uncertainty, and sometimes absolute poverty. Some grew up in unstable homes. Others were immigrants, outsiders, or children of failure. Many were told repeatedly that their ideas would never work. Before the billions came years of rejection. Banks said no. Investors laughed. Friends doubted. There were moments when quitting seemed logical, moments when continuing felt irrational. And yet, they stayed. What the public rarely sees is the cost of persistence, working when no one is watching, failing quietly, starting again, alone. Extreme wealth rarely comes from talent alone. It comes from surviving long periods of invisible struggle, when success feels impossible and recognition doesn't exist. As fortunes grew, a new set of struggles emerged. More money did not mean more peace. It meant more pressure. With wealth came responsibility for employees, investors, families, and entire industries. Every decision carried consequences, measured not in thousands, but in millions. Trust became difficult. Relationships changed. Motives were questioned. Some lost friends who no longer recognized them. Others lost family time they could never get back. There were nights spent awake, calculating risks that could destroy everything built over decades. Moments of paranoia, wondering who was loyal and who was simply waiting. And for many, success came with loneliness. When the world sees you as powerful, it rarely sees you as human. Mistakes become headlines, failures become scandals, weakness becomes unacceptable. Behind closed doors, many of the ultra-wealthy face anxiety, burnout, and deep personal doubt, conditions money cannot cure. The struggle does not end at the top. It simply changes shape. The real lessons behind the billions. So what truly separates those who rise from those who don't? It is not luck alone, not intelligence alone, and certainly not comfort. It is resilience, the ability to endure uncertainty, to absorb failure without surrendering identity, to continue when the outcome is unclear and the reward is distant. The world's richest people did not escape struggle. They learned how to live inside it. And perhaps the most powerful lesson of all is this: wealth is not the absence of hardship. It is often built through it. Behind every fortune is a chapter that never made the headlines, a period of doubt, loss, and persistence that shaped the person long before it shaped the balance sheet. As we admire success, it is worth remembering the unseen journey behind it. Because the real story of wealth is not about money, it is about survival. And the next time you hear a name worth billions, remember, before the fortune, there was a struggle the world never saw. Long before the billions, there were moments of doubt, loss, and isolation. These stories are not just about money, they are about resilience and the cost of ambition. Did you learn something from the video? If you do, hit the subscribe button for more inspiring videos like this. Thank you for watching.